This is my foundation portfolio for my AS Media course. My main task is to produce a 5-minute radio news bulletin, which will include the code conventions of a radio news bulletin, such as introductory music, a reporter, vox pops, outside broadcasts, and a presenter. These products must be used coherently to ensure that my news bulletin can provide me with the highest marks possible. The members of my group are myself and Lauren. We decided that we would find 2 news items each, and with the remaining 2 altogether. Our news items would have to vary in topic to add some contrast within our bulletin. Alongside producing the radio show, I need to evaluate my work using 7 different questions by formatting them independently by using different programs such as Prezi, PowerPoint, Word, Camtasia. However, before producing my actual radio show, I had to make a preliminary task to help me understand the basic tools of Audacity and understand how to incorporate different aspects of a radio news bulletin. Aisha Paddy Roma and I created a fictional author who had won a prize for her latest book. Overall, the final piece would have to be a maximum of 30 seconds. I also looked at different research methods to give me a clearer insight into what I would have to produce and how and how like to improve that of my preliminary task. Firstly, I looked at the genre of local news radios and focused on 2 specific areas, Essex and Shropshire, as they are from 2 different areas of the UK, thus providing a contrast. When I focused on the content analysis of one of the radio shows that I found by using the news values that I discovered in Feature Learn, I analysed each headline alongside explaining the content to signify the importance of specific news values, such as proximity and timeliness. I then looked at some coded conventions of the radio shows that I found. Afterwards, I focused on what would make a good news story and how I would put one together. I also focused on where news stories can actually come from and how journalists use the 5 W's to produce news stories. I also used the 5 W's for my own news items to pick up the most important information from each article. The 5 W's are what, who, when, where, and why, and I also included how. I then looked at different audiences and their demographics, which could affect my audience for my news bulletin. I then looked at encoding and decoding and how different audiences can interpret a piece of information given to them. This was suggested by Stuart Hall, who proposed 3 different readers' views: dominant, oppositional, and negotiated. Afterwards, I looked at the viewership of 2 locations that I found and compared how many people listened to the radio shows that I found and obtain it on a daily or weekly basis. Afterwards, I looked at the meaning behind local radio news and how it originated and overcame the pressures of commercial radio. The last part of my blog so far is my audience feedback, which I need to complete.